van 2020. Ek hoop jy almal is gesond. Ek wil net gou kyk of julle almal die vraag beantwoord het al. Perfek vraag. I'm just gonna translate some of these questions. I know that you are probably done with this, but just to make sure that everybody's on the same page, give you the kickstart and get you going. So this is the cover of the book. We ask you to look at the cover and answer the following questions. 1A, name 4 physical attributes, characteristics of the girl that appears on the cover. What type of clothing, what soort, double O, okay. Dat is soort klere dra die meisie op die buiteblad. What type of clothes is she wearing? What what two products are being shown on the cover? And wat op die buiteblad gee jou die wenk dat hierdie liefdesverhaal kan wees? What on the cover gives you the hint, wenk, this could be a love story? And then continuing from there, Jack se hart is die verteller van die verhaal eerste persoon. That's easy. Is it a first person or a third person? Number 2, sal jy van hom hou, will you like him? Tweede reël, supposed to be a deelteken on the E there. Aan wie word hierdie vraag gestel? To whom is this question being posed? Sal jy van hom hou? Haal 'n woord aan wat wys dat Jack niks besonder is nie. Quote a word that shows that Jack is nothing exceptional, niks besonders nie. I think if you add the answer there, it will be something to do with doodgewoon of buitengewoon. Let's check it out. For the guys who are in my class, they translated the first few pages of maybe the book already. So hopefully you guys got that word. Gee die volgende inligting oor Jack. Give the following information about Jack. Hoe lyk hy? What is his appearance? How does he look? Hoe oud is Jack? How old is he? Wat wil hy in die toekoms doen? What does he want to do in the future? Watter instrument speel hy? What instrument is he playing? Name 2 of his favorite things. Name 2 of his gunsteling dinge. Kyk na die grafiek op bladsy 7. Look at the graphic on page 7. Might be different to some people, some books, because some books are older and some books are newer. Check, there's a graphic that shows a heartbeat as well as the subjects. And they ask, vertel daarvolgens, say according to that, name 3 of Jack's school subjects. Okay. Wat is Jack's Afrikaans onderwyser se naam? It's easy. What is Jack's Afrikaans teacher's name? Obviously, when we read, we are like detectives. All information is not on one page, so you'll have to scan read. That information is obviously hidden somewhere, but it's easy because it's on one page. Wat is die skoolhoof se naam? What is the name of the principal? Skoolhoof. Obviously of the story. Wat het met Jack gebeur toe Natasha na hom gekyk en geglimlag het? What happened to Jack when Natasha looked at him and smiled at him? Okay, number 2, hoofstuk 2. I'm just going to go quickly, guys, because I just want to use 15 minutes, not more than 15 minutes. Vincent and Wayne. There's a chapter there that is called Vincent and Wayne. Hierdie hoofstuk begin met 3 sinne oor Fred. Dink jy die 3 sinne is veronderstel om? This chapter starts with 3 sentences about Fred. Do you think these sentences are supposed to be sarcastic, humorous, or tragic? Okay. You learn the spelling of these words anyway. Okay. Number 2A, B, C. Gee die name van Jack's beste vriende and give the names of Jack's best friends. Remember, in Afrikaans, sir is the equivalent of apostrophe S in English. Jack se beste vriende. Number 2B, noem 2 dinge waarvan hulle baie hou. Name 2 things that they like very much. That is Jack's friends. Watter een van die 2 hou hulle die meeste van? Hoe weet jy dit? Which of the 2 do they like the most? How do you know that? In other words, motivate your answer. Um, Verduidelik hoe Vincent en Wayne se projek vir die landwyse Olympiade werk. Explain how Vincent and Wayne's project works for the land, countrywide, nationwide Olympiad. How does it work for that? Dink jy hulle is in hulle noppies met die rekenaarprogram? Hulle sin aan om die antwoord te bewys. Do you think that they are in the noppies? That is an idiom. It means that they are impressed, that they are that they like it very much. Do you think they like their computer program very much? Quote a sentence to prove your answer. So ja of nee. En dan quote is 'n sentence. Skryf langs Michal en Tando en Natasha se name neer watter drankies hulle onderskeidelik by die snoepie gekoop het. Right next to Michal, Tando and Jack's names, which drinks they respectively, as the word stands there, bought at the tuck shop, a word for tuck shop. We have a tuck shop at school, we call it a snoepie, snoepwinkel. Okay, chapter 3, onderste bo, but now if you've done it, you must know onderste bo means upside down. Afrikaans, you say downside up, the word is onderste bo. Wat word in Julia se ma se winkel? Wat word Julia se ma se winkel genoem? What is Julia's mother's shop called? You can see there's two apostrophes is in English. Julia's mother's. What's the name of it? In other words, gee 4 stukkies inligting oor Julia. Give 4 pieces of information about Julia. Furthermore, Julia versamel T-hemde. Waar koop sy haar T-hemde? Julia collects T-shirts. Where does she buy T-shirts? Wat kan ons aflei van die T-hemde wat sy dra? What can we derive from the T-shirts that she wears? Derive means what can we make out? The T-shirts give information about her. What does it say about her? About anything? What does it say about the T-shirt she's wearing? Okay, what can we say about it? Because it says that it has certain things printed on it. What can we say about it? Waaraan laat Natasha vir Julia dink? About what does Natasha make Julia think? Natasha makes Julia think about something. What is it? 'n Regte sonstraaltjie beteken iemand is vrolik, vriendelik en 'n beer 'n mens op. Hoekom sê Jack dan vir Julia sy is 'n regte sonstraaltjie wanneer sy onvriendelik en omgekrap is? A real sunbeam, beam means somebody is happy, chirpy, friendly, and it makes you feel better, makes a person feel better. Why does Jack then say to Julia that she is a real sunbeam? Because actually she is unfriendly and she is upset. Why does he say that to her, even though she is upset? Wie is Julia se kerel? So there, the answer number 7 will mean she's either having certain attitude. So you will say, maybe choose out of one of the words that we got in the earlier section. What does it say about it? Wie is Julia se kerel? Who is Julia's boyfriend? Who hou Jack van Clinton? Haal 5 woorde aan wat Jack se opinie van Clinton is. Does Jack like Clinton? Quote 5 words about Jack's opinion about Clinton. Waarom dink jy het Julia met Clinton uitgegaan? Why do you think did Julia go out with Clinton? Hoekom draai Julia die bordjie teen die deur om sodat dit jammer ons is toe sê? Wat is een kenmerk? Okay, this is why does Julia turn the board on the door around to say that it means sorry we are closed? Now that's the answer. You remember all the answers you write must be in Afrikaans. So your idea would be that you translate all of these first, write it in Afrikaans. But English, just to know what it means, but I'm doing it for you now. That is if you haven't done it yourself. Wat is een kenmerk, eienskap van die koffieliedjie? What is one attribute, characteristic of the coffee song? There's a whole coffee song that Jack wrote. Remember, he says he wants to be a musician. What is the thing that that stands out? Give me one attribute of it. Julia says that the coffee song, the Coffee Liedjie, this is the most craziest song ever, the simplest song ever. Maar ons kan sien sy hou daarvan, but we can see she likes it. What can she do to show us that she likes the song? What doen sy? What is she doing to show that she likes the song? Hoe beskryf Julia die meisie met wie Jack uitgaan? How does Julia describe the girls with whom Jack is going out? And then obviously the next chapter is chapter 4, speaking about the Pinikipos. Pinikipos, you will see from the translation there, and from what it says, that it actually means peg post. So in the chapter, Julia and Jack, they find a way how to communicate with each other. And that communication is via this line that runs from Julia's house to Jack's house, and then they pig they pig it, and it runs down this line. Name 4 things about Jack that we can derive from the picture on page 21. Once again, to make sure it is 21, because this question was set up for using the older book, but there's a picture about Jack in this chapter, if it's still a picture. Teken 'n eenvoudige simpel prentjie van hoe Pinnetjiepoes werk. Waarom verkies Jack en Julie Jack en Julie dit bo SMS of e-pos? Draw a simple picture about how this peg post works. Why does Jack and Julia prefer, prefer this kind of post above SMSs and emails? And then Julia does not like Natasha a lot. She thinks she's an MMM girl. What is she saying? What is soulmate's belangstelling? What is a girl like this? What is the interest? Okay, just bear the knocking at the back. This neighbor of mine just started to knock there. Just bear with me. I've got 2 minutes to go. Wat dink Julia wil 'n meisie soos Natasha van 'n kerel hê? What do you think Julia wants from wat dink julle Julia wil 'n meisie soos Natasha van 'n kerel? What do you think Julia says a girl like Natasha wants from a boyfriend? What dink Julia? What does Julia think a girl like Natasha wants from a boyfriend? But Julia has a certain opinion about how Natasha's brain works, and she says this is what she thinks a girl like Natasha wants from a boyfriend. Okay, let me go to the next one, which is die wetenskap. Die wetenskap in Afrikaans, obviously in English, means the bet, B-E-T. Okay, and they make a bet in this chapter. There's a bet being made. Wat is soort werk doen Jack in die koffieklets, die koffiekroeg? What type of work does Jack do in a coffee chat? That is the name of the place. I'm just not lighting it. Koffieklets, the koffiekroeg, the coffee bar. Wat gee klante vir hom as hulle tevrede is met sy diens? What does the clients give him when they are satisfied, tevrede with his service? Watter van die volgende stellings pas nie by Julia se TM op bladsy 24 nie? Again, to check the page. Which of the following statements does not match Julia's t-shirt on page 24? She's squat, she's upset, wants to go over the actions. Person must be careful with her. She feels aggressive. She's shy, and she's a shy and squat girl. Before, on what manner, in which manner must Jack, according to Julia, treat Natasha as if she is a difficult client? Which hairstyle does Julia have? I'm going to end right here, guys. What is the bet between Jack and Julia? Okay, manne, so ek hooplik het almal die antwoorde beantwoord, maar nou beantwoord in Afrikaans. Alles van die beste. Bly gesond en ons praat weer volgende keer. Okay. Maar nou manne, there's ways and means for everything. Find the way to do it.